The point is, we are, like you said, Mr. Ghareed, in a dire need for reading into the life of the Prophet, peace be upon him, and to read it with the aim of implementing it and putting it into practice. Because indeed, it is exemplifying these noble teachings of the Prophet ﷺ that would really provide us with a safe and saving boat for not only the Muslim communities across the globe, but for our humanity. Yes.
For humanity at large, definitely.
And this is something that the Prophet himself mentions, and he gives the metaphor of the ship of humanity.
Yeah.
And how is it? He gives the example of the ones who enjoy that which is good, and those who spread that which is positive and constructive, and those who don't do this, with the example of two groups of people who aimed to get on board of a ship. So some of them are on the top of the ship, and the rest of them are in the lower part of the ship. So those on the lower part of the ship, whenever they need to get water, they have to call upon those who are on the upper part.
Yeah.
So they get fed up with this. So they decide to do what? Those who are in the lower part, and we are talking here about the ship of humanity. Those who are on the lower part, they said, we are wasting a lot of time and making a lot of effort calling on those who are on the upper part to get us water. So we will make a hole in the ship so that it's easier to get the water. So what happens if those in the upper part keep silent about it and do nothing about it? All of the entire ship will sink. And it will bring about the demise of the entire people. And, and here the Prophet ﷺ gives us this metaphor to symbolize how it's like when it comes to all the big family of all human beings. That all of us, especially nowadays, that we live in a very connected and intertwined world where any event in any part of the world affects all the rest and all the other parts of the world. So we really need to set aside any differences, any points of disagreement that we may have, and to focus on that which we have in common, because indeed, and this is what I do really believe in light of my study at Al-Azhar of the Noble Quran and teachings of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, that's what we all have in common as human beings is really far more powerful than anything that would drive us apart. And this is what we are in a dire need for nowadays, to focus on this commonality, on all of these values of peace, of mercy, that we do unto others as we would like them to do unto us. It is only through this we will be able to confront all of the challenges, be it when it comes to the intellectual challenges, to security challenges, to violent extremism related challenges. The way is for all of us to come together, to cooperate, and to work hand in hand to promote and to put into practice all of these noble values that all prophets and messengers came to assert and to highlight.
Definitely, it's a powerful message, and if we're talking about a bridge of the other, we're recalling the teachings of the Prophet Muhammad, peace and prayers be upon him, how he was understanding the other, how he was preaching help to the other, how even those who annoyed him was not, treating them the same way, you know. So he was drawing for us all an example of how things should be.